Hello again. Welcome to Burton's News Broadcast. My name is Crystal Kyle.
And I'm Crystal Yu.
And this week we'll be talking about Veterans Day Parade and some of the team commanders that will be participating in the ROTC event.
We will also be going over how Quiet Time has impacted Burton High School with interviews by some of its staff.
Alright, now let's go to the parade.
So I'm here at the tennis court where the ROTC practices every single day. As you can tell behind us, there's triple team practicing. With competition a couple days away, ROTC students have been practicing day and night to prepare for this competition. The special team that will be competing this fall comp is Triple Two, Drill Squad, Color Guard, and Guidon.
Today is the annual Liberty Bell Fall competition. Right now, everything is a little hectic as schools get their last-minute jitters and nerves. Schools with JROTC programs in the SFUSD district such as Balboa, Burton, Galileo, Lincoln, Lowell, Mission, and Washington have gathered here today to show off what they've been working for the entire semester. The events for this competition will be Guidon, Drill Squad, Color Guard, and Drill Platoon. At the end of the competition, the brigade commander will announce the schools that have placed in each competition and the winners. Winning schools will take home the trophy and have the opportunity to engrave and display it until the next competition. Burton took home the gold this year, winning first place overall. Our Guidon barrier, Kenneth Perez, took second place behind Washington in the Guidon competition. Kenneth Perez also led the winning drill squad team, taking first place for the second year in a row. Our color guard, led by Vicky Fung, took home the gold for the first time, despite not placing at all in the previous years. Overall, the Puma battalion has shown the other schools that we're not the underdogs anymore. Schools such as Galileo gave us a very public congratulation to our battalion. This has been the most successful fall competition that Burton and JROTC has competed in. And now, a few words from our winning color guard commander, Vicky Fung, and our very own Puma battalion commander, Jirian Lupa.
It doesn't feel real. I'm so happy for all of us because we actually did it. I don't know how to say because I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I'm so sad that I was so mean to them, and we actually pulled it through. And even though I yelled at them so much, they still stepped through in color guard. And I'm so happy we actually won.
I'm Jirian Lupa. I'm the commander of this Burton battalion. We just won first place overall, and I'm extremely proud of our battalion. We had so much obstacles. Our DP practiced for 1 month. We had our own inspection, so that killed a lot of our time. It makes me really excited knowing that we started really low with way less than 30 cadets in our battalion, and now a few years later we're already number 1 overall. So I love my battalion, I'm proud of my battalion, and they really represented today.
Alright, now let's go over to the Quiet Time staff.
Thank you for all joining me here today. I want to ask you all questions about Quiet Time. And first one, I want to let's talk about your experiences here in Quiet Time.
The whole reason why I came to work here was to help students to release some of their stresses, because a lot of students have a lot of stresses, not only at school but at home too, and other things. So teaching meditation is great.
Confirming that they are having a positive experience with their meditation and hoping that that's also expanding into their academic performance and their relationships with others and at home. So that's a really key part to our program, is checking in with students. It's really about relationship building and also confirming that they are having a positive experience with their meditation and hoping that that's also expanding into their academic performance and their relationships with others and at home.
For me, checking in with students is just pure joy because I really get to know the students, one-on-one, and I get to harvest this really great relationship with them. that I wouldn't be able to cultivate if I were just, in a classroom with a bunch of them. I become their friend. And for me, it's incredibly easy because I'm only a few years older than they are, actually, funnily enough. And so I have awesome experiences. I love meditating with young people, and I think that they get so much out of it, especially when it's in such a, a close, personal kind of environment and setting.
And also in a context where they're having an experience of settledness and quietness and meditation, because it's really different than your normal kind of school day.
During your quiet times, what do you expect to see from your students? What do you usually see?
Well, what I expect to see is students meditating or reading. I tell my students they get 3 points for meditating. So I kind of want to incentivize getting trained in meditation. And then I give them 1 point if they read and no points if they sleep, if they just put their head down. But eyes closed or in a book, that's what I expect.
This is Lauren Monalili reporting back to you guys.
We also have some interviews on how Burton students will be spending their Thanksgiving break.
Thanksgiving is coming soon. People usually get with their family to have a big Thanksgiving meal, and they're always thankful for what they have in their lives. So every year Thanksgiving is getting similar because everyone's getting used to the same traditions that they have before. So during the Thanksgiving week, students don't have school, and they usually just stay with their family and friends. So some people like staying home and some people like staying out just because during the Thanksgiving week there's a lot of sales. So Thanksgiving week is always fun and peaceful, so enjoy.
A favorite dish on Thanksgiving is ham because it's sweet. I like Thanksgiving because you get to just eat all different types of food, all the family comes together, and it's just like bonding time.
Thanksgiving is that you give thanks and you get to thank people for the things that they do, and you let them know how much you appreciate food, what they do.
Cook turkey with lots of stuffing.
My family do for Thanksgiving, we just eat during the middle of the day, kind of like a brunch thing, and then towards the end of the day we all separate. We all go our own separate ways to go to other people's family. My Black Friday plans are to go right after, like probably around 12 or 1 in the morning, to go to Walmart or Best Buy or something.
And that's all we have for this week.
Oh, and Burn students, don't forget, Food Fest is November 26th. Bring money and support your clubs.
This was Burton's News Broadcast.
I'm Crystal Yu.
And I'm Krista Kyle. We'll see you next time.